Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I am the Fire Escape Griller, and I hope you're all enjoying the lovely month of September. I know I am. And this is the time of year when apples are in season here in New York, and I've been meaning to do some more grilled fruit recipes. So today, I'm gonna fire up some pork chops with grilled apples right here on the Fire Escape. Today's recipe begins with some great looking pork chops. These ones here are labeled as pork loin center cut chops. You might also find them labeled as rib end cut chops or just plain rib chops. They have a nice amount of fat, and the bones on these chops are actually baby back ribs. And I love me some baby back ribs, so I know these pork chops are going to turn out delicious. With chops this nice, I really want to taste that pork flavor. So I'm going to keep the seasonings nice and simple. The first thing I'm going to do is apply a little bit of olive oil, and this is just to help the rub adhere to the meat. For the rub, I am once again using Stone Mill Ultimate BBQ Rub, and I will put a link to this in the description below. It's a simple rub made with salt, pepper, paprika, and some spices. It has no sugar, so I don't have to worry about the sugar burning on the grill, and the savory flavor of these chops is really going to complement the sweetness of the apples that I'm going to serve up with them. So just get that rub all around, make sure you get all sides, get it on the bones, and these pork chops are ready for the grill. Out here I've preheated the Weber Q for about 10 minutes, 12 minutes or so. I'm going to place these rib chops down on the Weber Q. And I like to cook on the right side of my grill because it's a little hotter. I'm going to close the lid and grill on medium heat. After 5 minutes, we're going to flip these chops. Check out those grill marks. They're coming along nicely. Close the lid again and give them another 5 minutes. And while those pork chops finish grilling on the second side, I'm going to cut up an apple. So I cut it in half, lay them flat, and then cut in half again. And then we're going to cut these pieces in half as well. This time we're going to place them skin side down and just cut straight down through the core. Then I switch to a smaller knife, and I find this is the easiest way to do this, is just lay them flat and just carve around and get that core out of there. Now you could hold these in your hand and do it with a paring knife, but I find it's just the easiest way to do it is to lay them flat, make a half moon shape with your knife, and remove that core. And just like that, these apple slices are ready for the grill. Back out on the fire escape, we're going to check on our pork chops, and these are feeling pretty firm to me. They need to be cooked to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, so you don't want to serve these medium rare like you would a steak. I was watching a chef on TV one time who said he'd rather get trichinosis than eat overcooked pork, and well, hopefully that won't be the case today. So we're going to let these rest. In the meantime, I'm going to grill up the apples, and that begins by scraping the grates clean, because the apples will definitely stick to the grates if you don't. There's really no need to oil the grates because the fat from the pork chops will act as the oil. If you were cooking the apples without cooking the pork chops first, it would probably be a good idea to oil the grates first with a high temperature oil like grapeseed oil. Then after you add the apples, you want to close the lid and grill for 3 minutes on each side. After the first 3 minutes, we're going to flip the apples. We're going to leave some room on the other side of the grill. Then we're going to add a cast iron pan with a nice big dollop of butter in it. Close the lid and keep on grilling. Then after those second 3 minutes have gone by, we're going to take about a tablespoon of brown sugar and add it to the melted butter. Mix this around a little bit with a basting brush. And then add the apples right into the melted butter and brown sugar. Stir them around a little bit, make sure they're getting coated on all sides. And you should smell this right now. It smells just like an apple pie. Of course, you got to use a grill glove when you grab the cast iron pan. And how good do those apples look? They almost look like grilled peaches. We're going to plate this up. And start with our grilled apples. A little sprinkle of cinnamon. And now for the pork chops. And I am officially ready to eat. Pork chops with grilled apples, made on a fire escape in Brooklyn, New York. Hey, if you've never tried grilled apples before, this is a great recipe. The melted butter and the brown sugar, it's almost like eating an apple pie, but without the actual like pie crust. Fantastic recipe. Goes so well with these pork chops. You're gonna love it. Give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and of course, keep on grilling.